apparently there is like so many different endings to this game. Like
this mind control
so
facility,
many different.
It was too horrible to believe it couldn't
I think I've mostly
be
done
true.
all of them.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Every time you do an ending to the game, and I don't think that there is actually
no,
an ending.
he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I'm not sure.
His own life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable.
It's really
wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
Right, well, I'm going to try this method.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay, well, I've definitely done that ending before. That, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the endings to the game. Now, there's loads of endings to the game.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was. When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either.
I'm so
Feeling
confused.
a wave
I'm so
of
lost.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What? Okay, I didn't expect this. Time magazine?
Here's the door.
How do you like that game? Get tricked. Okay, let's... I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, what do we see now? You are now leaving. Yes. Escape pod. Okay, keep going up. It's getting darker and darker every time I go around, I swear. How many floors is this thing? Okay. Struggling to see anything. Escape pod. Launch bay. Okay, light. Light. What has happened? Loading. Have I escaped? I seriously don't understand this game. So, I don't know, let's see. Right, I've resorted to using a guide now. I know it's cheating, but unfortunately, I am so confused that I'll have to resort to this option, and I usually try not to, but this is getting into my head now. I really cannot. Okay. Alright, so if I step out of Stanley's office and make my way through the office...
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be.
Right.
Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
It's not left.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
No, it's not.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
Let me start the game again, and let's see if we can find this. a slightly different.
All of his
alternative.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
My thing's not working.
Asking for her.
No, my keyboard's not working. What the hell? Now it starts working.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Alright, well, I have this ending which may be in the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, every time I click on one of these computers, something, the bar fills up, and I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Last time my keyboard stopped working,
I'm not
so I was a little bit confused.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really?
Made it. Okay.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, he did not.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Which door should we take? I do like this wooden one. Let's go for the wooden one.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I'll go for her again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'm gonna go for free this time.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Good. Loading.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I'll give
Be
it
sure
4
to keep
hours of play.
notes on your experience.
Not fucking being serious, is it? Oh, no, baby! No, baby, don't cry. Don't cry. No fire, not good for you. No, 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 baby. Oh, you smile all the time. You happy, baby. Yeah, no fire. No fire, baby. No, dude, I'm not gonna play for 4 hours. Although it is much better than the actual game. Oh, wow. You survived.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's
Yes.
see. What do we have
Someone else's
here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
What?
Tell me that, Stanley.
Oh, in fucking
Will it
Minecraft,
ever
dude.
be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go
this is so sick.
No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
This is fucking wicked. I'm genuinely playing Minecraft.
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
This is cool. I'm genuinely playing Minecraft.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
New game? Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, what's this gonna be then? New game? What the fuck is this?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
This is fucking Portal.
Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
This is awesome.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Aha.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through it.
Oh, back to this game again. I was hoping for some more Minecraft or Portal. Aww. Oh shit. Okay. This is very dark in here. Light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know what the hell's supposed to happen here.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Very soon. The end is never. Maybe there's... I don't think the end is ever gonna happen. Oh, input. Is that it? What's happened? Is this really what heaven is like? It's cool to start off with, but if I'm going to be spending the rest of my life here, well, that is if I actually even go to heaven. It's pretty boring. Like this color blue, yeah, that's my favorite color. Yeah, oh no, blue, yes, not yellow. Wow. Okay, every time something weird happens. I don't want to be in heaven. No, I'm going to restart again. Okay, it's changed. Damn. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this stream. Thank you very much for bearing with this horrible, horrible, horrible twisted game that is actually very, very enjoyable. I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope you guys have equally enjoyed watching me play it. My brain needs a rest. It seriously does. I've been playing this for too long now. I've been overthinking it, you know. Not much in there, so it does need a rest. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said before, if you liked it, please follow me, give me a subscribe, click the button. Hopefully I can bring you guys more content like this if you continue to support me. I really enjoy doing this for you guys. That's why I love to do it. So thank you for watching again, guys. I hope you do great. And thank you very much for watching. See you again on another video. For now,